I think we developed the Dispatches from the Frontline series really because we're living in a particularly charged political moment right now. But that's not the only thing that's happening. There's a lot that's also out there to inspire us. There's really courageous activists, there's really inspiring local community organizers. There's incredibly important work happening right now, and the things that we should focus on to remember that we're in a moment where good things can happen too. Je pense que l'importance d'un narratif, l'importance de parler de ses histoires personnelles, c'est de nommer le fait qu'il y a quelque chose qui va pas.
Je m'en vais devant ma mère en montant les escaliers et je lui pose la question, maman, puis c'est une Québécoise d'origine française-canadienne, donc elle est blanche, puis je lui demande, mais ça veut dire quoi, nègre? Puis juste dans le regard, le désarroi qu'elle avait, j'ai compris que j'étais pas comme les autres citoyens de ma ville, malheureusement.
When you're fed all your life how unworthy you are, how stupid you are, how you don't matter, you literally don't even have it in any capacity to think, oh yeah, I could go to university, or I could get a job in nonprofit, or I could get a job in government, or, God forbid, I could run for public office.
Parce qu'on est en train de faire des sacrifices pour faire en sorte que cette société-là soit plus juste et égalitaire. Parce qu'elle ne l'est pas. Puis ça, il faut qu'on le reconnaisse. Tant et si longtemps qu'on ne va pas comprendre qu'on a des traitements préférentiels selon notre couleur, ben à ce moment-là, on va juste permettre les injustices de prendre place.
We're the two-legged tribe, if you will. I don't care if you're black, yellow, red, white. We're the two-leggeds.
I cannot stand to think that we live in a country where one segment of the population is preyed upon because they are considered less than, they are unworthy.
So this is the messy reality of Medicare, the system that we point to as being the expression of our most deeply held and cherished values. The reality is that the values that it represents are something absolutely to be celebrated and to be protected at all costs, and yet there is so much more work that we need to do.
I want to ask you here, who's fed up with tactics that pit women against immigrants, men against Muslims, and trans against straight? Who is ready to stand up and fight back? Well, I tell you one thing, that's why I became a union organizer.
So we're all connected. And so if we can incorporate our indigenous worldview in the public sector, in the private sector, if we can incorporate our indigenous worldview, we will find that balance. Sustainable economic development strategies. We can find that balance.
So once we remember or reconnect with what it was that first got us involved in politics through our own personal story, then I think we can listen more genuinely to what it is that inspired someone else, what it is that's at the base of their motivation, and it can help us empathize with others then and say, okay, so that's not the same as mine. And then seeing it from the other's perspective can make me connect with the struggle that they're putting forward and want to get involved in theirs as well.